A city council member looks to quell fears for residents of West End as the city hopes to eventually redevelop one of the most prime pieces of real estate in New Orleans.
As David Jones reports, residents say they don't want to see West End become overdeveloped.
We're at West End, where there used to be a whole slew of restaurants primarily right near here, and all we're looking to do is how do we put that area back into commerce.
West End was once home to a number of waterfront restaurants and bars, many wiped out during Katrina. It was originally established on the legislative level for park or amusement purposes back in 1906.
I think the idea of trying to maximize the revenue is just not needed.
We really don't know what the changes will be.
Residents have expressed concern for a long time about whether or not there's something separate going on, like some huge, big housing development.
Councilman Joe Giarrusso is putting forward an amendment to change the zoning of a portion of West End, the area shaded gray on the map. Basically, the boathouses surrounding West End Park, the marina and yacht harbor, and the patch of city-owned land north of the 17th Street pumping station. The amendment would allow the boathouses to remain, but eliminate the possibility of apartments, condos, and townhouses being built on the property.
This meeting tonight is to tell residents that that is not the focus of this project, to eliminate all of the housing that would be here except for the boathouses, and just get feedback primarily about that.
Giarrusso says any redevelopment plans are on hold for now, until after the November elections in Jefferson Parish. A small sliver of land to the north and west of the 17th Street pumping station belongs to Jefferson Parish, where the original restaurants were located.
I don't wake up in the morning thinking about how I can build a condo high-rise. That isn't the reason for doing this. It's that this has been a place where people recreated in the past, where you had restaurants, where they really communed, and I want to just make sure we're trying to return that sense of New Orleans to something that's been fallow since Katrina.
We saw that people really do want a place to come, enjoy a walk, be a little bit more quiet, have a bike path, and maybe recreation.
Charles Marsala, who lives in a nearby boathouse, says he feels the land should be converted to park space.
This idea that it's going to be housing, no housing, is not really, I think, long term. Whereas when we go back to park, we can do what you do in parks, have pickleball, have a bike path.
Giarrusso says he hopes the council will submit this zoning text amendment to the City Planning Commission, which would then make a recommendation back to the council.